and welcome to Technopoly 411. I'm Nick, and today I have a very special guest. He's been in the photography business for over 25 years, and he currently is employed by Camera Corner Connecting Point in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Good friend of mine, Ric Szczepkowski. Rick, welcome to Technopoly 411. Good to see you.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it.
So I see you brought a toy today.
Yes, I did.
What is that thing?
Well, this is the Sony DEV-5.
Ah.
This is a new 3D binocular, but it's more than a 3D binocular.
Okay, so what is it?
Well, it's also a video camera, and it's a digital camera as well.
Very interesting. See, I saw these around the store, but I'm only being on the camera floor one day a week. I don't really get a chance to get into everything. So it's a camera.
Correct. I can take still photos, 7-megapixel sensor, and it's a backlit CMOS sensor. Sony calls it the XMOR sensor.
Okay.
This is something they've developed, and it's being used throughout the industry in still cameras as well.
Very cool. So it's I see on the front, the lens, it's actually two camera lenses very similar to their standard home consumer camera.
Correct. You know, like their 3D camera that they have out, right, or 3D video camera that they have currently on the market, this is basically employing the same technology.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit more about it. I see it mentions GPS there on the top.
Absolutely. It's become very fashionable now to tag your images or to tag your video where you want to have it so that you can mark where it was. This employs the GPS, though I will tell you, if you're using it as a still camera indoors, you might want to turn off that GPS because it drains the battery pretty fast.
Oh, wow. Okay. There it is. HDMI port, so that's for playback.
Absolutely. We've got HDMI as an out. You also have an analog output, so if you don't have a high-definition TV, you can still plug it in there. Also carries a USB output, and that USB output is going to allow me to interface it with my computer so I can take it in and edit the still pictures, edit the video. And the camera does come with a very rudimentary software for doing some of that editing. There certainly are other ones that are out on the market that'll do a more sophisticated job for you.
Absolutely. So we talked a lot about it as a camera, but you said it's also binocular. So all the binocular features, the eye adjustments, the diopter control, all that's in there?
Absolutely. You know, normally on a binocular, we set it up, and it doesn't have any zoom. And typically the zoom binoculars were cheesy.
Okay.
You would look through them, you'd have a lot of purple fringing on the edge of objects, just simply because they were never used very good glass for that type of thing. This is incorporating their G-series glass, which is a really good quality glass, great coatings, really does away with a lot of that purple fringing. So this particular unit, unlike its little brother, the DEV-3, has a 20-time optical zoom. Now the DEV-3 has a 10-time optical zoom.
Okay.
So I can be zooming while I'm recording video with these, obviously.
Oh, wow.
And it allows me to really take advantage for still pictures and to bring a distant object in much closer.
Well, very cool. And price point on this?
$1999.99.
Wow, not bad. I mean, you're going to pay half that much for a nice set of binoculars anyway, right?
Absolutely.
Especially zooming binoculars.
Well, the way I look at this thing is it's 3 pieces in one. It's a great still camera, it's a great pair of binoculars, and it's a 3D camera and video.
Right.
So if you take all 3 of those pieces together, you add them up, you buy 3 separate items, you're going to pay well over $2,000 for those.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on, Rick. I appreciate the time.
Thanks, Nick.
And guys, check us out next week. We got a lot more coming from Technopoly 411.